Have you ever noticed that sometimes the people that have the biggest problem with you, you didn't even do anything to them? Like you just existed, but they hated you. You're there living your life, you're trying to grow, you're trying to stay focused, you're trying to do better and become better. And somehow that just bothers them. I've been thinking about it. And I realized that a lot of times it's not even about you. Trust me, it's about what really your life reflects. And that's what really aches them. Because your peace will bother somebody who has no peace. Your discipline will irritate someone who keeps quitting. Your faith will frustrate someone who is full of doubt. So instead of these people trying to fix what is going on in their inside, they just start picking at you for no reason. And if you're not careful, you will start to overthink it. And these people are always everywhere. They are in our offices, they are in our schools, they are our neighbors, they're just anywhere and everywhere. Sometimes you'd even start asking yourself, did I do something wrong? Should I change? Am I just too much? No. You're just becoming who God wants you to be. Simple. That's just it. And this is not something new. If we go back to Genesis, we look at Cain and Abel. These are two brothers, born of the same father, same mother. God asked them for a sacrifice. And Abel did what was right in the eyes of God. But Cain got angry because Abel did something right. Not because Abel attacked him, no. Not because Abel disrespected him, no. Abel just did what was right and Cain did not. And instead of Cain saying, let me fix myself, he turned against his own brother and killed him. So that explained it. It explains everything. And that's very deep. It shows you something, that some people would rather fight you than fix themselves. And that's just life. So you have to understand that, or you're going to take things very personal. This is just a message to some of you who are carrying a weight. Like, why do they treat me like this? And God is telling you today, you're asking the wrong question. It's not why they are doing it. It's what is in you that is exposing something in them. I don't know if I'm making sense. Your existence just bothers them. They are ached by just you being there because there's something in your life, something special that they do not have, and it aches them. There's a way you just move, there's a way you think, or a way that you're just growing and becoming, and it highlights things that they do not like, And even Jesus was not loved by everyone. He dealt with that. We see Jesus' story with the Pharisee. They didn't hate him because he was wrong. They hated Jesus because he was right. He exposed what they were pretending to be, And listen, not everybody is ready to be confronted with truth like that. Some people are dark. Instead of receiving light, they resist it. So when you walk in something real, don't be surprised when fake starts reacting. It's just how things are. It's just what happens. But here's what you have to be careful about. Don't let their reaction change who you are. Change who God made you to be. Change your actions. Don't start shrinking and dimming for them. Don't start now dimming your light for them. Don't start explaining yourself to people who already decided long before they even listened to you. They decided they just don't like you, You shouldn't dim your light for anyone, because if you do this, it will only exhaust you. You will exhaust yourself trying to prove something to someone who is just committed to misunderstanding you and hating you for no reason. And I've seen this happen so many times, People will start strong, confident, focused, growing, and then the opinions start coming in. The looks, the comments, the subtle negativity, and little by little, it affects them and they start pulling back. Not because God told them to pull back, but because people made them very uncomfortable. Don't do that. If God is growing you, let Him water you and grow you fully. Bloom as much as God wants, because you cannot shrink enough to make insecure people feel secure. It just never works. I can assure you. And I want you to catch this. In James says, where envy is, everything becomes chaotic. So what does that mean? So if you stay in that, if you step into that same energy of arguing or proving or fighting back, then you're stepping into confusion. So sometimes the most powerful thing you can do in such kind of situations is just stay quiet and stay consistent on your path. Let them watch, let them talk, let them misunderstand however they want to, and it's okay. You just need to stay calm and know your path. Just keep becoming, because at the end of the day, that is who God wants you to be. What they hate in you is often something they have not found in themselves yet. And that's not your burden to carry. Your responsibility is to stay aligned with who God called you to be. And that's just it. So don't lose yourself trying to be accepted by people who are never at peace with themselves to begin with. Just stay real to your purpose. Stay grounded, stay growing, bloom, and let God deal with the rest. Don't shrink yourself for anyone. Become, bloom with grace, because that is who God wants you to be. That is who God created you to be. And that is all for today. I hope I encouraged you. Please share my messages. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I love you all with the love of Christ. Bye until next time.